How you guys doing? My name is Chris Matthews. I'm your relationship coach and licensed marriage and family therapist. And in this video, I'm going to provide you with 4 different ways to engage in purposeful dating that will lead toward marriage. So the first step toward purposeful dating is going to be to ask yourself a very important question, which is, what do I want? When you ask yourself that question, you're defining if you're ready to pursue marriage in the future based on the things that you desire to have in your life. And next, you want to transition into understanding for you, what is marriage defined as? For some people, marriage may be defined as just a union to raise kids. For others, it could be to raise kids and to have a monogamous connection. For some, it may be to raise kids, have a monogamous connection, and grow old with someone. In our day and age where everything's quick fix and divorce is not as stigmatized, some people just get married with the intent of solely just raising kids together. And I've heard some stories where the day the kid turns 18, they've already signed the divorce papers and had them ready to go. So know what you want out of marriage. And to do that, you have to ask yourself what you're ready for and what you're dating toward. And some questions could look like also too, how do you define love? Do you define love as a partner is going to do what you say? Do you define love as an opportunity to grow toward helping someone else get their needs met? That's going to be very important in the purposeful dating. The second component of purposeful dating is going to be identifying partners that have a shared vision. Shared visions are going to be broken up into 3 categories. The first is going to be your non-negotiables. Do you and that partner have certain things that you both desire to have work out for the relationship to be sustained? My wife and I, we had a shared vision around a non-negotiable correlated to monogamy. We knew that from day one, we wanted to just be with each other intimately. So we told each other at any given point in the relationship while dating, if one of the other partners felt like they needed something else physically than just each other, we would be respectful enough to just dissolve the relationship. Not saying it wouldn't make it any easier and we both wouldn't be hurt, but we would have that level of respect versus cheating on each other. The second piece of a shared vision is going to be life trajectory. Are you and that partner in the same positions now where you're headed toward the same direction in terms of finances, lifestyle, career, where you want to live, child rearing, what have you? So asking those questions is going to be critical to make sure that you have a shared vision with the person you're dating. And last but not least, shared vision is going to fall in alignment with your past histories, and past histories can also look like things that you may not be able to control, but it all intersects. And I'll give you an example. If you're dating a partner that was in a traumatic or abusive experience and they're going to require certain ongoing therapy or ongoing components that you may not want to deal with, then you want to have that conversation up front. It could be an experience that was health related. I recall doing couples counseling with these 2 individuals, and one had a debilitating health disease that is uncurable. And during the dating phase, the other partner that was healthy without the disease somewhat overlooked that. And they convinced themselves that they were strong enough to be with this individual despite the disease. But after a year dating and seeing how that disease was very taxing on the person and the relationship, they changed their mind. So that also looked like their shared vision changing. So those are going to be some critical components to look at when you're purposefully dating. The third thing you want to look at, or do for that matter, when you're purposefully dating, surround yourself around the right people. If you're purposefully dating and all your friends are not purposefully dating, then they're going to put you in environments that could actually tarnish or put at risk a good relationship once you do find and engage in that relationship. And I think about how when I was in college, I was purposefully dating my wife. I didn't hang out with my friends that were entertaining 3 or 4 or 5 different sexual partners. I didn't go to the clubs or the bars to hook up with people because that wasn't good fits for me in terms of what I was doing. Instead, I started to meet older people who had already engaged in the act of marriage, who were more responsible, or having friends that were in devoted, committed relationships. I wanted to be advised and counseled and just mingle with people that were going toward the direction I wanted to go in. And it really helped preserve my relationship because birds of a feather do flock together. The fourth and final component of purposefully dating is to identify a partner that can fit the identifiable roles you need. Your partner can't be everything for you. And that's a misconception that a lot of couples have. Your partner has the capacity to be certain things, but not all things. So you're still going to be able to sustain friendships that might be advisors or counsels for you. You're going to still be able to have your friends that you go hang out and watch sports with, or reality TV shows, or get your nails done. You're going to have those friends still that you can do certain things with that your partner may not engage with you on. However, for that matter, you need to identify what attributes or roles you need your partner to play. Do you need your partner to be your business partner? Do you need your partner to be your best friend? Do you need your partner to be a co-parent? Those are three basic roles that personally I feel like me and my wife have, but that doesn't fit for every relationship. Some partners would be the first to tell you we don't work well together in business. So that individual doesn't need to be your business partner, but it doesn't necessarily mean they don't need to be your lifetime partner. So when you're purposefully dating, identify within that relationship what roles can that person play in your life forever. And I would advise you look at a couple roles that you can just hone in on that are very specific. And those roles might change over time. However, at the beginning of the relationship, learn that person well enough to know the capacity for what roles they can play and the roles they can't play. And that's going to be helpful in identifying a mate for the long haul. I hope these four components were helpful as they guide you along the path of purposefully dating. If you find that this information is great and you want more resources, consider attending one of our dating and premarital workshops, and that will give you an opportunity to lay out a map for how to purposefully date with intent. My name is Chris Matthews. I'm your relationship coach, licensed marriage and family therapist. I look forward to seeing you guys on the other side. Can never go back. I gotta take it on the other side.